Welcome Capricorn to your end of the month reading for September. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back all subscribers and anyone new to my channel. Welcome. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you and your energy. This energy I'm looking for is what you're thinking and feeling and the energy surrounding you. Okay. Remember, this reading cannot resonate with everyone. I wish it could, but it cannot. So if it doesn't resonate with you, you might want to try your rising or your moon. Okay. And remember also, what doesn't resonate with you, throw away and keep what does. Okay. Looks like you have focus. You are very focused at this moment. Focusing. Working hard, focusing on something. It could be your work. Getting an oracle card to clarify on the Eight of Pentacles. This oracle card is not only going to clarify on the Eight of Pentacles, it's going to clarify on the entire reading. It's got a big job. Okay. And one more. There it is. Recognition and reward. It looks like you are working hard to be recognized for the work you're putting in. Or you're working hard for a reward, right? You want to be rewarded. Okay. Straight into the situation. The situation is the present, the recent past, and the near future to figure out what is going on over here. Movement, choices, and decisions is upside down in the present. In the recent past, prosperity begins is upside down. In the near future, your financial material changes is right side up. So this is very work, career related, financially related, getting straight with all the reds over here as well. All the reds are root chakras, so it's really finding that stability within yourself. Having a 3, there's 3 cards here telling us that you're looking for that harmony. Okay, so within your finances. So let's go over here. You're saying the prosperity is not going anywhere in the recent past. Three of Pentacles, and I'm not having any recognition or reward for that either, because there was no collaboration with the Three of Pentacles. So now you're looking for that collaboration right now, because the Three of Pentacles is the overall message for the entire reading. And so having this upside down in the past is telling me that no one is collaborating with you. Your prosperity is not beginning because no one's helping. No one's either recognizing the work that you're putting in. You're not being rewarded. Maybe you're working extra hours at the office and they did not pay you for it. Something of this nature. Or it is that you're supposed to be collaborating with maybe your loved one or someone else, a coworker or somebody, and there's just no collaboration. They're not working well with you. Okay, and maybe you want your boss to recognize what you're doing as maybe a single entity, right? It's like you keep putting me with Steve and Bob over here, and Steve and Bob are lazy, and they're not doing their job, okay? And I'm putting in all the work, and then Steve and Bob are like getting all the recognition, like, good job, guys. And you're like, it ain't good job, guys. It's good job, me, right? So something to this area where it feels like they're being recognized, okay? But in actuality, you're trying to let your boss know, hey, you know what? They didn't do nothing. Okay, I want you to look at this again, you know, and maybe you're even telling your boss, you know, like, I would like for you to stay around and see what's going on, because Bob and Steve over here just stand around, okay? So, Six of Swords, you're moving on. It feels like the reason you may have changed jobs because of Bob and Steve, right? Your coworkers are just not working with you. You're not collaborating well together. You're not working well together. The establishment is trash. Something of this, and it feels like you've gotten in your boat and you're like, you know what? I'm out of here. I'm going to go find a better job, a job that recognizes my work for my work instead of sitting over here giving all the credit to people who stand around and do nothing. Okay. I'm not getting my credit. Okay, so yes, that could be a possibility. If you're not collaborating with another person and it's a relationship, you're like, I'm getting in my boat and I'm out of here. Okay, because you're not recognizing me for the things that I'm doing within the relationship, and so I'm out. Maybe you're giving your attention to somebody else or too much to your own job, something of this nature. Okay, so no matter what, you're bailing out. You've had enough. It's done. I'm out. I'm getting in my car. I'm going to go find a new job. I'm going to go away from you. Take it how it resonates. Whether you're fleeing someone or fleeing a job. For a lot of you, it really feels job, so I'm going to go with job today because it feels more job oriented. If it is love, of course, you know. So however it is, it's protecting your assets, protecting your talents, protecting yourself, okay? Because there is no support. There's no support. You're going to go find a place that supports your values, supports your ideas, instead of trying to give them to somebody else or as a company in a whole when you're like, this is not. Okay. So yeah, you might have to even, cut some losses when you leave. But it doesn't matter because your value and dignity is worth more to you than what money you might be losing on this journey. You're like, okay, fine. You know what? I'm quitting. I'm going to go find another job because my value, my integrity, my ideas, my creativity, and my hard work are worth more than the money you're giving me. Yeah. It's just not fair. There's just like a big, huge not fairness here. So you're telling them, see you later. And for a lot of you, it's funny because I even feel this feeling like, I don't know who this is for, but you know that the company that you're working for is getting ready to go under anyways. Because they don't have a good support system. The system is trash. Everybody's running around doing whatever they want. So I don't know who this is for, but it feels like you know that the company you're working for is on its way under. So you're getting out while you can, right? You're like, yeah, because why would I want to stay here anyways? And if they're not getting ready to 100 go under, they've lost so many wages due to poor management or something like this, right? Yeah, so that's okay though, because you're going to go and rest and relax and take a break for a little while so that you can get yourself back together so you can go get a better job. Your movement choices and decisions over here, you're working hard on finding better movement choices and decisions because I don't think you've found anything not at this time, at 10 of Wands, but you're working hard and very determined to find this new area. Yeah, and you're very assertive and you're really passionate about finding this new place for you. It just feels like the movement, choice, and decisions right now in the present are just kind of against you more than with you, right? The Hermit, you might be feeling a little cold, a little withdrawn at this time because you're really trying to move forward and find the things that you're doing. So you might kind of be isolating yourself a little bit while you're either looking for a job or just feeling maybe even a little down and depressed while you're trying to focus on getting this new job. Ace of Swords, you're looking for this fresh new start, this place that you can grow, right? A new corporation, something that you can grow from. You took an ending, and you took an ending and you're starting to walk towards this in a new chapter because that's really what you want. But it looks like you might have a boss coming in towards the end of the present here, getting almost into the near future, where a company or somebody has come to you and, they're communicating with you now. Four of Wands. Yeah, it seems more passionate. It feels like a better job coming your way. One that's going to make you feel like you have more strength. that you're being recognized for your rewards. It's almost like this King of Swords is, you know, this boss has read your resume. They see you as being this strong person and confident person who works hard, does what they need to do, you know, and it almost feels like now you're just waiting for this boss to take more action, right? Like, where's my job? Financial material changes over here. Seven of Wands. It's kind of a challenge mode. You're kind of standing your ground for your financial material changes. So it feels like this boss might have called you, or this job has called you, thinks you're great for everything, told you you're great, you know, sees you as this strong person and strong employee. And it looks like you're really in a challenge mode over here to try to keep your finances balanced. Five of Swords. Yeah, you're waiting. You're like, why are you holding all these swords? Can you please come to me? What, did you call me just to tell me how wonderful my resume looks and all this stuff? Or are you going to actually come to me? Or are you just false masking the situation? It just feels like it was like maybe the phone call was a little deceitful in the beginning. Like, you know, because you're waiting. They're like, I'll call you back in 2 weeks. And you're still waiting. And now you're in a challenge mode with the material and the finances more than anything that you have, since you haven't been working. But you're trying to keep, as the King of Cups over here, and trying to keep stable. Or you might have a loved one who is keeping you stable also. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, or a Scorpio who is helping you out financially while you're sitting over here waiting for the Five of Swords over here to do something. Hello, you know, did you just call me to tell me how wonderful I was, or are you actually going to give me the job? You know, my finances are hanging on by a string over here since it's taking you so long, right? So you're like, I'm holding tightly to everything in the world that I have, you know, so it just feels like, is this boss being selfish, you know? Why are they questioning my stuff? You're kind of in confusion to understanding, you know, how come I haven't gotten this job yet? How come you haven't called me? Okay. You might even be bargaining with a, you know, like I said, a family member to help you, you know, pay some of the bills or something, right? It could be, it doesn't have to be. But the whole thing is, or you're continuing to call this, you know, this boss to bargain and say, you know, hey, you said this and that. It does look like somebody may be helping you, though. Not everybody, but some of you. Oh, here it is. Here comes the message. So the message carrier comes in. Okay, but this is a different message. Now you get another message, and it feels like it's from a different company. Just say it. With the Page of Pentacles coming in, Spirit saying, okay, now you have this offer from this other company. Now you have to make a choice and a decision. Are you going to sit around and wait for the King of Swords over here to call you back? Or are you going to take this offer because here's another choice coming in? So you put out a lot of resumes, and now the Page of Pentacles is like, hey, hello. And yeah, they're offering you a job with the Knight of Pentacles. Or I'm sorry, not the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, sorry. So they're offering you. Now you have two choices to make. Well, it feels like you must like maybe law and attracted both jobs. Maybe you're going to law and attract, you know, meditate, pray, you know, which job is going to offer me the most money. Maybe you're going to do some research too to figure out, hey, you know what, if I took this job, how much are they offering me? Hierophant. Well, there's a belief system going on and you're having faith. But what are you having faith for? You know, do you really want, maybe you really want this King of Swords to call you back. Maybe that's the job you really want. You're keeping the faith, but you're getting a little, I think you really wanted this one over here. I think the one in the present that's calling you is the one you really, really want. And I think the other one was more like, yeah, well, you know, I'll put a resume in here. You know, it's like the backup plan. Because you're not feeling very happy over here with the Knight of Wands, knowing that they're expecting, you know, they sent you a message and said, hey, you know what? And it does feel like they're taking action now. So you're over here waiting for this one, and this one over here, is like, we're ready now for you. So you're kind of like Seven of Pentacles over here, still trying to have this resolution, trying to think, do I take this one or wait for the other one? Yeah, because it says you're holding tight, waiting for the other one with the Nine of Swords. You're waiting for this other one. I think the other one's paying more money. I think the King of Swords is the one. I think that's the one you really, really want, because it shows the passion. Message coming in. It doesn't look like, I don't know, for a lot of you, it does not look like the King of Swords is calling back. Looks like they were just doing their daily routine of calling and checking people. That's what it looks like to me. I'm not going to say that for everybody, but in this near future one, the only one that's coming through right now is that second choice. So, it's like, you're happy about it, but you're not really that happy about it. Because, yeah, it looks like you're really looking for the other job. Eight of Wands, it looks like you're going to call this other job back. You're going to call this King of Swords back. That's what it looks like. Because you're like, I really don't want this other one. That was just in case I didn't get the job with the King of Swords. Knight of Pentacles, Three of Swords. So it looks like you called them. They got back to you very slowly and then gave you Three of Wands. So it looks like you're, I think they already hired someone else for the job. I don't know. That's what it looks like. Queen of Swords, yeah. Queen of Swords, which is going to be the King of Swords, giving you Three of Swords. So it looks like the one that you really wanted the most. Looks like they're going to give you Three of Swords. So the best advice would be, according to this reading, what it looks like. Emperor. Seems like it's justified that the Emperor, which is the Page, it looks like the other job, the one that called you, is the one I guess you should take. It looks like there's victory there. It looks like the other one's already taken. I don't know. That's what it looks like. But no matter what, it looks like you're going to get your rewards and recognitions any way you want it, because you still have the Six of Wands. Even if you take the second job with the Emperor, it's still justified. Because it looks like the Queen of Swords is telling you something that's painful. It's telling you in the near future, this job's already taken for a lot of you. It's not going to be everybody, but it's going to be the majority thereof. Yeah. Because it's going to cause confusion when you don't understand why they didn't call back. And it feels almost like it was like, did I miss the opportunity? Did I miss a phone call? Did I miss a text? That's why you're texting them back or calling them back. It looks to me, that's the way it looks, guys. But it looks like you're going to get your recognition and reward from the Emperor instead of the King of Swords. So the angels say. The angels say trust and abundance. So I wouldn't worry about it anyways. Looks like either way you go, you're going to get your recognition reward. It's going to be better than this job you had over here. Yeah, I think you already know that though anyways. Okay. So during this time that you're waiting around for these phone calls, waiting around for these opportunities, okay, let's see what's going on. It says, be the parrot and listen intently to understand. So just be the parrot and, listen probably to your own intuition. Okay. Yep, and gray squirrel. Find new ways of solving problems. Okay. And that was a reading for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye. Hello, friends. I finally got my first item in the mail from my store. This is the Chakra Peaceful Mind collection. If you guys are interested in any of these items that I have, click on the link below in the description. Until next time, peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.